All right, Scott, thank you for that. Fort Worth now speeding up efforts to get rid of the Confederate name on a city park. The list of potential new names, though, just revealed, still needs some work. Our Jason Allen live at the Botanic Gardens. And Jason, the park's leaders agreed the name needs to change?
Yeah, well, the board meeting just ended here in the last 30 minutes or so. And yes, the board agreed that if the community wants to make a change, then yes, the name should change. We heard a list of names that a group has come up with over the last few weeks to replace the name of Confederate President Jefferson Davis. So they started with Patricio or Patrick Zamarripa, who grew up in the South Fort Worth neighborhood where this park is and is one of the Dallas police officers killed last year. Richard Salinas is another name, one of the founders of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And then Juanita and Pete Zepeda, also active on that Hispanic Chamber, and they served on the park board. However, none of those names met the requirement that a person needs to have made significant contributions to make a particular park better. So a new name was recommended tonight, Unity Park. Now, Zamarripa's family, who was here tonight, still thinks that his name would be appropriate on the 8-acre site. No matter what they decide, the woman who started the petition last month to rename the park told us that the important part is that the Jefferson Davis name disappears.
He was part of a larger effort that was steeped in violence and white supremacy, and so the obvious first choice is to get rid of his name associated, and then I would like to see the community choose what a more appropriate name would be.
So, Unity.
Yeah, it would be great to honor him and her, to be able to say, hey, that park's named after my dad, and we just live a couple blocks down from it.
So by rule, there needs to be a 60-day comment period on a name change like this. The board was in agreement tonight. They do not want to wait that long, so they'll likely come back and act next month, maybe give people about another month to comment, and then they're hoping that the city council can make an official change on the name before the end of the year. Live tonight in Fort Worth, Jason Allen, CBS 11 News.
Jason, we